In this video from Isabel, we see two sisters getting ready for bed, while their mom Isabel is out walking the dog as she does every night. During this time, something happens that leaves the sisters extremely freaked out. Isabel believes their house might be haunted because strange things often occur, like sliding cabinet doors that frequently open by themselves, and mysterious noises that are mostly heard at night. Isabel is convinced something creepy is going on in her home. One night, while Isabel was out with a dog, her two daughters were alone at home, and the following incident was recorded. After watching the video, Isabel suspects a paranormal event had taken place. One of her daughters saw a tall figure in the master bedroom. Though it wasn't clear, she was certain something was there, and her sister also saw the figure. Following this, the sound of the cabinet doors sliding open was captured on camera. The family was understandably terrified by this experience. We will keep our eyes open if there's any news to this case. The next clip was uploaded by user Lead Guitar, who states that the material was recorded by an old mini DV camera in Marilandia, Brazil. The place the video was captured is still being used for many Catholic celebrations and gatherings of all sorts. There's a creepy legend going around about the ghost of a pregnant woman in a red dress that can be seen near the cliffs. A local farmer even swore to have seen her recently. The group that was capturing the incident was part of a cruise, and they were spending the day there to celebrate a personal event of one of their friends. A woman appears behind one of the young men in the blink of an eye, and she is then just staring at the camera without moving even just one bit. The young people stated that they did not see a lady on the cliffs before. A few moments later, she seems to be just gone. The uploader also explains that the footage had been re-recorded from the screen of his cousin's girlfriend, who is living in Marilandia. He also goes on to explain that the group had sent the tape in to Victoria ES to have the footage analyzed, and that they came to the conclusion that it had not been tampered with. Of course, it's impossible to say if this was really the ghost of the Red Lady or simply a living woman. But given the creepy legend, it makes this footage at least very mysterious in my opinion. A man woke up in the middle of the night to a lady that was constantly ringing their doorbell. Once he opened the app, he saw her standing there with an open mouth, which was a pretty eerie sight. He suspected that she might have been under the influence of drugs, since they could not explain her weird behavior any other way. After a few minutes, she disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. This video comes from Reddit user Flickscreen. He caught this footage late one night with a security camera outside his house that monitors his vehicles. He claims that there have actually been strange occurrences regarding this truck before, including the tailgate opening on its own one day, for really no reason at all. He also has a running joke that the truck is haunted or cursed, although he says he's not sure if these are just jokes anymore. Let's see what happened. The footage clearly shows the driver's side door of Flick's truck opening on its own, which is creepy enough. However, viewers noticed that there appears to be some sort of apparition directly next to the door. It's important to note that the uploader also specified that this never happened to this door before, and mechanically there's really no reason for this to occur. A strange shadow can clearly be seen drifting towards the truck and evaporates only moments before the door opens. Is this a spirit caught on camera? Maybe the entity messing with the truck of his. A very interesting capture, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. The next video stems from Indonesia, and it was found on the profile of user Envitasari12. He shared it after a nightly trip on the motorbike of his friend. They were on the way back home after visiting a friend. The young man states that whatever was captured that night, straight above them, was visible to the naked eye. And no, it was not a traffic light. Very interesting. What exactly was floating there in the sky? What's your idea? The two men believed that it was a female spirit, which is why they were startled quite a bit after that. Could it have been something else that was hanging there? It is certainly mysterious though. Two friends were about to record a guitar solo in one of their apartments. While they were setting everything up and getting ready, they accidentally captured a shadow figure standing in the back corner. Was it an evil spirit that tried to drain energy? Or an unearthly visitor maybe? Guess we will never know. Sent by John M, and he tells me that it was recorded by a security camera outside a home in the United States. It was said that the house had several false motion alarms during the past several nights, and nothing was really ever captured on there before. However, this night was different. Something was showing up on the video material this time. It looks like a person with possibly a hood on of some sort, but what's really strange is that the person seems to be disappearing into thin air. Are we looking at just a camera glitch here, or is there more going on than that? It is odd that the motion alarms were triggered the nights prior though, right? Who knows? following TikTok has been recorded by user Jenny Mains. She actually doesn't have many videos on her profile and mostly shares moments of her and her friends out in the fields or hanging out. The clip I'm about to show you is similar, yet there's a pretty creepy element to it. Apparently they came across this abandoned house in the fields and Jessie decided to record it, not noticing anything at the time. Once she was home, there was a terrifying find. Have you noticed it? Let's look at that again. Her viewers believe that she caught an apparition moving in the doorway. Especially in the first couple of frames, it is noticeable that there seems to be standing something, and then we see it move all of a sudden. Some say it looks like a spirit in a dress, maybe a female, that was living in that house back in the day. And what is going on with the windows here? Notice how there seems to be a little spot moving, and then all of a sudden it appears that the lady can be seen once more, hovering to the right. What do you guys make out of that? Is it just a hoax? A friend perhaps? Pretty good editing? Or a paranormal event unfolding? I have to say, it looks pretty intriguing to me. Maybe you know the following family. They have been haunted by several paranormal forces that trouble them in their own house. And there are a couple of recordings of them documenting different events. Tonight the whole family is over when these energies tamper with their furniture. And it gets even wilder. Some other pieces are getting thrown around. Then they try to make contact in form of a seance.
Look at there. It's a friggin' water outfit on again. Put the Bible on the old hands. If you're able.
But this only makes the activity worse, and things are getting out of hand quickly.
Hey Leslie, I'm sorry. What is that? I don't know. This is a new one on me, Jerbo. This one. Where's the cat? No. Are you okay? Oh God, I'm so here. Get her a friggin' rag. Here.
Maybe a shirt helps this woman to calm herself down a little bit.
Hey, go. Come on, man. Bring the camera. Let's get out. Come on. Hold on. Go on. Take this off. Shine it in there. Shine it under the bed.
At this point, we can only watch and see how intense these forces are working in this home.
God damn, ain't nothing. Check it out, Jacob. Get this off of it. Let's get it going. Let's get it. God. Yeah, guys, come on. Let's move. Get this. Get in here, man. Come on. Go. I tried telling you. I told you don't be doing it. Wait. Listen. What? Listen. Wait.
But not only knocking, even the piano starts playing by itself.
Jerry Green. Oh God. Jerry Green. You're gonna be strong. I shall not walk. You make me to lie down. Oh God.
Then they have an idea. What about the Bible? It certainly will help with this haunting, right? I'm not sure at this point. It feels they are needing an exorcism.
I'm sorry, get over here, please. Get over there. Jerry, everyone needs help back. Get over here. Sure, get over here. What the hell? Goddamn, Tommy. Let's go. Let's get back in. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, mate. Let's get out of here. Come on.
The following video was recorded by a young man from Oregon. Being an urban explorer, he always had a big interest in abandoned tunnels, sewers, and the likes. He states that he and even some of his friends could hear some pretty inexplicable noises coming from the sewer tunnels in his hometown. One night, he foolishly decided to investigate these tunnels by himself.
I'm coming up on the tunnel right now. I'm hearing the noises inside the tunnel, and hello? 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 I don't want to hurt you. 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 I just...
The man states that he ran as fast as he could and made sure to never return to these tunnels. Now, obviously the footage is not the best, and even remastering it didn't reveal much more detail for us. Many people think that this looks similar to the ray creature. And if not, what else could it be? If it wasn't a hoax, of course. Peach Assassin 99 is living in a pretty haunted house, so she says at least. She states that whatever is living in their house pulled her hair just this past night, and she couldn't really believe it until she watched it unfold on camera. Shortly after this incident, she uploaded another video, stating that her roommate's dogs were acting pretty alert, and that after checking their backyard camera, they noticed something even weirder. What exactly are we seeing here? This thing is appearing, moving super fast and leaving a strange mist-like trail behind. Many people do believe that this is the reason for the paranormal encounters in their house. That's possible. But again, what are they dealing with here? Is this just a bug on the lens? Or an inexplicable being? resident was alarmed by crying sounds that were stemming from the building across the hallway. What could he capture there? On first glance, there was nothing out of the ordinary. The doors seemed to be locked and no person around. But maybe there was more. The spirit of a child, or just a hoax? Clip was recorded by James Fitzpatrick 18, and you might know him from another video of his, which went viral last year. He documented supposedly paranormal forces at his workplace.
There's a poltergeist or something in here.
But today the inexplicable events take place at his own home.
Prank on my wife. Took a video of it. This weekend it was pointed out to me that in the background something peers out from our daughter's room. I guess is looking. My wife and I were the only ones in the house at the time. Our daughter was at my parents' house for the day.
So what was going on exactly today? Now, what exactly did the man capture in his child's bedroom? It certainly looks like a head which is peeking out. A head with long dark hair. Can we be sure? Of course not, but it's an eerie clip no matter what. This clip was recorded by Carlos Chimmel MX, and he was filming on a sunny day on a local rooftop in Mexico. The story goes that a young girl had passed away and people had placed some ornaments to remember her. I'm not sure if this area was located close to a cemetery, but it is here where Carlos captures an oddity behind one of those stone structures. It appears that Carlos might have come across a female spirit peeking around the corner. Was it the deceased girl maybe? What's your opinion? The next video was shared by TC Bellinger, and he states, Gettysburg, PA, videotaping of various locations, 2 of those showing strange human forms upon review. Could it be a real Gettysburg ghost? Let's see. Oh, 2009, that's kind of a relic from the past, you might say. Let me know if you see anything, guys. Oh. What is that? There's something crawling? What? There it is again. Look, it's... real. Could it really be real? I don't know what to say to that. So guys, let me know what you think. Could this man actually capture the ghosts from, you know, the olden times? And if that's not video editing, then there might be something mysterious going on, because I have no explanation for it. This video was captured by the dashcam of user Molly the Lag, and as you will be able to hear, he and his friend were quite a bit uneasy the following night, since they had seen something on the streets that looked quite eerie to them. There have been numerous reports of fatal accidents on that stretch of road. What's weird is that after this incident, the man kept driving along the road that night, when they noticed a strange ball of light on the left side.
Weird. And there's a big light, and then there's got like a red helmet on or something like that, and it was coming out. And then I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, this is the cop. I was thinking, I was like, oh, that's funny. What if it's a cop? And then they literally disappeared. I saw it like, it looked like a hologram, like when they disappear. Yeah. And like one whole half of it disappears, and the rest of it disappears. It looks like that.
What?
I literally, I saw somebody on a bicycle or something like that.
What's really odd is that the streetlights seem to flicker and turn on and off when that thing is driving by, before it just disappears, making the two men believe that something otherworldly took place here.
And then it just disappeared like a hologram or something.
They called the police and told them what they had seen shortly after.
And the head looked like it looked over her. And it wasn't one of these street lights either, because it was really low to the ground. It was like, it was so close to us too. It was like far behind us.
The following is one of the later explorations of one of our favorite urbexers, Urbex Hill, who investigated an old water tunnel that night. Many of you know him for being one of the bravest explorers known to the internet, and tonight his bravery was put to a test once more when coming across something scary down there.
Initially, after hearing the stories online of people seeing creatures within tunnels, I figured the stories were a little embellished, but the deeper I traversed inside these tunnels, I stumbled across a creature that is worse than anything I could have imagined. As the floodwaters in the tunnels rose, it began to get rather difficult to continue walking due to the loss of traction, making it difficult to see and breathe. This exploration was extremely dangerous. Because of all the noise from the rushing water, I had to lower the audio, making it hard to hear anything I was saying at the time.
Urbex has come across a scary looking creature in the distance that seemingly was staring at Urbex's camera. And then there appears to be a second pair of eyes of a creature that seems to be super tall as well. Urbex made it out of there unscathed. He never found out what these things were. Hannah, who regularly shares videos of her dance routines and exercises, recently posted about a scary incident. Like many influencers, she has attracted unwanted attention from stalkers, and in one of the videos she's dancing in her living room to entertain her audience when something suddenly appears on Hannah's second-story balcony and enters her home without permission. Scared, she demands that he leave right away, and despite her firm request, he lingers, asking if they know each other. She firmly denies any connection and insists he leave. Eventually he does leave, but not before causing Hannah significant stress. This frightening experience has led Hannah to stop posting her TikTok videos. While it wasn't a paranormal event, it is a reminder of the dangers of sharing too much information online. This recording shows a waitress, and it was actually uploaded by Function. And this is a restaurant, and apparently, as you just have seen, there's some poltergeist activity going on. Like the mob is moving by itself, just like that. But that's not everything. Oh, she's not alone. It's a colleague of hers. She's getting ready. Just cleaning up. There we have it. So I've read the description, and it says that an evil entity is grabbing her hair, just pulling it back. Actually got hurt, not too bad, but apparently she quit the day after. The next video was shared by Nick Does Life, and he's apparently talking about a family passing. And people say that he caught something really, really scary in the background while not even noticing. Let's check it out.
Hey everybody, so I know it's been a long time since I made one of these update videos to discuss what's going on with the money that I'm trying to raise for a home. There's YouTubers on this platform that, you know, they're not like super like, what's the word I'm looking for here? There's YouTubers on this channel, or on this platform.
Was there somebody without a head standing in the background?
Tagging them in this video or anything. I'm not. There's YouTubers
Look
on
at
this
the hallway.
platform that, you know, they're not like super like, what's the word I'm looking for here?
So I went through the rest of the video, which is, by the way, 10 minutes long, and he doesn't even mention anything. So I really think that this thing was just there, and he had no idea that it was looking at him without a head. Though this is really weird. Who is that? What is that? Am I missing like a little bit of the plot here? Did something happen in this house? He certainly did not advertise this video as a ghost video. That's why I think this could actually be legit. It's really creepy. The following is an exploration from Exploración MX, an urban explorer who loves adventures to abandoned caves, tunnels, and even cemeteries. Tonight he made it into an old abandoned mine tunnel system, and while recording and explaining his viewers all the different things that he could capture this night, something quite eerie unfolded.
Bueno, aquí vamos a ir hacia la izquierda. Y bueno, estoy pensando a ver si no está... ¿Qué se escucha? ¿Escucharon eso? Ahí está, ¿lo escuchan? Es como un silbido. No, creo que mejor voy a
Exploración MX had no idea what made those creepy whistling noises at the time. And then it sounded like something was dragging on the tunnel floor, a bit too much for the man, and he decided to search for the exit right after. Some people think that this might have been an animal perhaps. Do you think this could be true? Our next capture was sent by Rhonda, who was on a nightly trip with her team, Shadow Patrol Paranormal Investigations. One of her team members seems to have recorded something really interesting on camera that night. Rhonda and her team are doing these investigations for over 20 years, and I'm sure that they have come across many intriguing things. But this night, an interesting mist could be captured on the left side of the screen. It appears that a wispy shape is flying straight through the screen. What was it? I have no idea. But I see that it definitely has paranormal potential.